wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that.
Oh, buddy. Welcome, 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 welcome. No time delayed, no time waiting. Gonna go ahead and jump into these daily stories that the queen have on her mind. Put some lotion on them hands. There's a song on right now. That song say, "Take your time, don't you rush." That's what I've been learning. I've been learning that you don't have to rush. You can honestly, whether people believe it or not, you could take your time. Take your time and don't you rush. Take your time. It's something about that song that keeps it's a couple songs for me. I don't even know who sing this, but big ups to whoever sing it, because it seems like it's been right on time for me. Take your time. Don't you rush. If you take your time and you don't rush, whatever your investment is, especially if you invest it from the inside, and you ask them to come in and guide you and show you what it is you're supposed to do, and you honestly know that's what you're supposed to do, man, take your time and don't you rush. Don't do it. Because when you rush things, you kind of forget about things. You kind of don't align yourself the right way. So just learn how to take your time. Learn how to take your time, baby. Take your time and don't you rush. Take your time and don't you rush. And they better do it. And when I say you better take your time and don't you rush, hey, Karmelo Anthony, here's looking at you, baby. Take it, whoever your defense attorney is. I need them to take your time. I need you to take your time, and I need you not to rush. I need you to take your time. The attorneys, take your time and don't rush. Take your time and don't rush it. Y'all need to really, really, really look at. They trying to get him. The thing of it is, they don't have to try to get him, because the point has already been made. The proof is already there. We already know that Karmelo Anthony, possessed a pocket knife. We already know that Karmelo Anthony used a pocket knife to stab the deceased, may he rest in peace, one time. See, a matter of rage is yickup, 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 yickup. See, that's a matter of rage. See, we got so many people saying that Karmelo Anthony is guilty. Why? Because he had a knife. Oh, because he brought a knife. First of all, we need to be very clear. We need to understand what a regular knife and a pocket knife is. Yeah, y'all gonna say a knife is a knife. God damn it, no, it ain't. You got different types of knives. You got a butter knife. Okay, you got a steak knife, you got a cut knife, you got a pocket knife. So we need to make sure that we understand what happened. And I love when I look at people and they tell me what happened, but God damn, can you tell me the whole story? Can you stop skipping stories? Can you stop skipping past the truth? Can you stop skipping? I need you not to skip past details. I mean, it's too much. Listen, they knew karate. How y'all knew karate and you were scared? I mean, I'm gonna always go back to that. Haters, I'm gonna continue to go back to how could you have been that scared? You knew karate. Not only did you knew karate, y'all was out slaughtering pigs the week before. I mean, you're into wrestling, you're into football, you're into basketball, you're into hockey, you're into baseball. God damn, you into every sport that the United States made available. And you were scared of this little man where you had to go and get your big brother. See, y'all stop skipping past the story. And now I got to wake the whole community up again. I'm going to wake. When I tell you, I'm going to wake y'all asses up. And when you come for me, watch how I get you. Because I already know what's about to go on. I already know it. I can feel it. Because, boy, they came at me. All they did was let me get some rest. They let me get rest. And they brought in Antoine Massey. And then y'all done messed around. Y'all done gave me some strength and power when it come to my men-only man cave. Then y'all done messed around. And I done opened up the door to a small channel talent search. You think I'm going to play with anybody these days? I can't play with nobody these days. If you a hater, haul ass, because I'm going to shoo you so far away from me until you ain't going to know what to do. And if you see it's something that I'm honestly into, if you see it's something that I'm not letting go, I'm telling you, listen, there are some serious conversations that I like to have. I like to love on you. I like to joke on you. I like to have fun. I like to show people that it's another side to things. I like for people to understand that, you know, when you're looking at things through a lens, don't just look at them through your lens. Sometimes you got to learn how to look at things through lenses. I mean, you got to add an S on that. I don't give a damn if you add an ES on it. You got to learn how to look at things for what it's worth. And sometimes what we do, we like to skip the story. We like to skip past reality. We like to skip past detail. We like to skip past the truth. We like this. We do too much skipping. And then when I come along, I say, hold up, can you give me 1 second? Because it's like, I got a question. See, I got a question. Because sometimes you got to just let people keep talking. You got to let people keep going. You got to let people keep yapping. Because the more they talk, the more they yap, the more they keep going on and on and on. They ain't doing nothing but telling you the truth. They telling you the truth and they giving you a lot of questions because they already gave you the answers. Now you just got to take them back to their own recollection of what they just said. And I think that's what I'm going to start doing again. See, what I did was I kind of got off of that. I kind of said, you know what, give these people a break. Because, honey, when they little lying-ass tongues, and then you come through there and you get that yakka. When you yakka, that means you snatch that tongue out their mouth and you make them stand still on it right there. Stand still. Did you do it? The question is yes or no. Did you do this? And one thing about people, when you track them down and what you could ask a person the same question 15 times, and it's the exact same question. You always know when they capping, like my nephew said, they be capping because they never get, they deflect so goddamn long. To honestly, if you ain't me, you be done forgot the question you was asking them. I don't forget questions I done ask you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now, I might not go back to it. I say, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. And I just sit and be nice. Okay, I asked the question, but looks as though I'm not gonna get that answer. And it looks as though we about to get a whole lot of answer because the truth about to come out. Let's get into this today. Welcome, welcome, welcome all my welcomees, welcomers, welcome us, welcome because whatever you come here for me to welcome you on, I'm going to say bring your ass, sit down, join the stage when I'm ready for you to join the stage. But we got some serious conversation today because they done rose Karmelo Anthony back up in the air. Did y'all bring my boy back up so soon? I mean, is it that serious? Y'all bringing him up there soon? Why y'all think? But you know what? I'm going to appreciate y'all for bringing the innocence up so soon. See, here's the thing about it. And I'm always going to put myself on the front line because that's why I fight so hard for people when I feel like right is right and you ain't going to make me wrong. You got to learn how to stand in your truth and don't fold. I don't give a damn how many times you fold when you close the door. I don't care how many times you fold when you close your eyes. I don't care how many times you fold when you got to lay on your back and look up. Don't ever let a man see you fold like that. I don't care if you is guilty. See, because this case is for me. When man already found you guilty, I said, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 God damn it. Whoa. Can we back the story up like we're about to do? We're going to back this story up. And I want Karmelo Anthony's attorney to understand, take your time. Don't you rush. See, they want you to rush. They want you to rush because they want you to make a mistake. There's no mistakes to be had. It was self-defense. And I ain't folding on that. And hey, my haters already know you come for me. I'm going to chop your ass up with 15 shorts, 35 videos, and a mouth out of this world. And then I'm going to go to my men only live and I'm going to settle down and I'm going to say, hey, man, how y'all doing today? How's everybody going? How's everything doing? What's really going on right now? You know, how's everybody? That's when I try to tell my men, when I do my men only lives, when I tell y'all I be needing a break, I be needing a break. That's why I can sit on my men only lives just like this. And where everybody else looking for content, they looking for this, I ain't looking for a damn thing. The only thing that I'm looking for in those moments, the only thing I'm looking for when I go to my men only live is some peace. Because I already done raised enough hell. I be done raised $85 worth of hell on a $15 bet. Let's bring G2K to the stage because before we even get started, I do need to make sure that we recognize G2K. He has a very big growing community and nothing better than trying to grow a community of understanding, trying to grow a community of truth, and trying to grow a community of, I'm going to get your ass, fingers on you, G2K. What they do. Where is G2K at? What they do for the G2K? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Mom. Still hurts quite a bit, but you know, I'm feeling good today.
You feeling better? You know
Yes,
what?
ma'am.
I've been praying for you, G2. You're gonna be okay, man. You're gonna be okay. You gonna be
I
okay.
appreciate
You
it.
don't got a choice but to be okay. What's going on with you
You
today,
know what?
G2? What's
Well, let's
going
see.
on with you?
I'm 380 miles away from home. Um,
What?
I yes, ma'am. I took my wife out and we ended up at a Post Malone and Jelly Roll concert last night.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we
How was it?
it was great. It was an experience that I'll never forget.
Uh-huh.
The negativity the negativity that's in this world um,
Come on.
was throwing everything it possibly could at my wife and I to make us have a bad day and have a bad time, and it didn't happen. We didn't allow it to happen,
Come
and
on.
and I'm done with the negativity shit. And if you ain't on if you ain't on the same page as I am, well, guess what? You ain't on the same page as I am. I'm gonna keep on reading my book.
You better come on.
Have to get there.
You better come
You
on.
know what I mean? Like
And you better come on.
I looked up at the sky quite a few times yesterday, and I said, you know what, God, I need a favor. Like I need you to do this for me. And He prevailed,
You better
and
come
here I
on.
sit.
You better come on. You better let them know again. You better tell them,
You
wait,
know
what? I got to ask you again. You went to your father, and what did you ask him for again?
it. I said I need some help. I just
You
need some
damn right.
help.
You damn right. Didn't we
I need
just
some
talk
help.
about this?
Yeah.
And yes, ma'am.
We just
Yes,
talked about it.
ma'am.
You found it. You found the
Queen
answer I
D,
was giving you.
like Queen Dee, you have no idea how much you changed my life 4 weeks
Wow.
ago.
Wow. Putting you
You have
first.
no idea. Those words that you showed me first, me fucking first.
God damn it. If you
And
ain't first,
I
nobody
am
else
having,
can.
I am having the most amazing time of my life. In 46 years, I'm doing shit for me. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
That's it.
And I'm telling you what, Queen Dee. I'm telling you what, Queen Dee. Thank you.
You better remember that. Listen, and you better always remember that. And you better not put no man. If the word man come anywhere in their title and they come before you, you are going to lose faithfully. I'm glad that you realize that you got to go back to your father and you got to not only ask him what you want, G2, you got to tell him. You got to tell him. You tell him. You know why? Because you put your time in. Tell him. He already know what you want. Start putting your needs there now. Tell him what you need. Hey, I need my life. I need the money to make sure I can survive in my house. I can't survive without paying my rent. I can't survive without mortgage. I can't survive without lights. I cannot survive without water. If you provide me those needs, once I get everything I need, you heard me say because you got to have it first before you can give it to anybody else. You got to.
Absolutely.
How could you give somebody else something and you don't have it? But you gonna keep chipping at your heart?
Yeah. 45 years I did that.
You damn right.
Yep.
I've seen you
and
doing
I'm done. I'm done. I will never, Queen Dee, I give you my word, sweetheart. I will never again in my life go back to that person I used to be. I will forever put myself above everybody else in my life.
And
because this is my life.
Watch where they put you at. When you walk in the room and you put yourself first, you know why. You want me to tell you how you know they put you first? The reason how you gonna know, and you just remember this: when you walk in the room and you put yourself first, you're gonna always know that you first in the room, because when you walk in there, you're gonna see all heads turn and look at who. That's what
this face, this presence will be known. Period.
You better know it. And when they don't look at you, G2, you want me to tell you what you do? Shoot these
at them. Fucking straight up. You can, like, you not liking me, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. I don't give a fuck or a squirt of piss whether you like me or not. Because chances are, I don't give a fuck about you. Period.
You ain't supposed
like,
to.
For real. And like, I've asked, like, it wasn't for my counselor to get me to do for the last 10 years. It's just, it was said in a different way that it received, and it just made that light ping off of me. And I will forever be grateful for you saying how you said that to me. And I have been living, it's only been a month, but I've lived every single day for the last 30 fucking days for me.
He definitely used your words of encouragement. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
And I love it. I fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
And I'm gonna tell you what I like. Now, you done accomplished one task. No, look at me. The next task, look at me. Next task that you need to do, you have walked in the room and you have put yourself first. The next thing that you need to do, you need to start living in it. You need to go in the bathroom. And I want you to come back out one day and say, you know what, Queen, not only did I look at myself without disgust for 30 seconds, God damn it, I looked at myself for a minute. I looked at myself for 2 minutes. And guess what? I'm still not tired of looking at me. And matter of fact, I want everybody to look at me. That's your next task. Look at yourself first. Don't move off of you. You're right.
Absolutely.
Put yourself first in layers.
Absolutely.
Layers. I'll give you the next layer. The first layer, you recognize that only you can come first. The layer after that, you got to be able to look at yourself, because you got to believe that you come first. And if you know you come first, you should be able to look at yourself. That's your task. Look at yourself.
It's not even, I know I come first.
That's right.
100%. I know who is most important to me. I know who is. Some people might think that sounds selfish, but you know what? I've been putting everybody else my entire life, almost 40 years for me. Guess what? I'm my turn. I'm gonna ride this motherfucker to the will before I draw my last.
You know what? Oh, he dropped off. Thank you, Luke. Luke said that this guy needs to follow Rational Male and buy Rollo Thomas Massey book. he will be okay. You know what, Luke? Thank you so much for flying in and saying that. And everybody out there, my parking lot pimps, parking lot pimpettes, I want to tell y'all, hey, and welcome, welcome, welcome. All my men that here, you're on the panel. I tell you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody else that's joining the chat. I tell you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Definitely appreciate you for being here and also flying in. Luke, I appreciate you for coming in. But Luke, you know what? I do a men only live. I would like for you to come back to that live sometimes and maybe support me on the stage. Support when you hear these men coming in, because whether you believe it or not, we have more men that need help than we'll ever know. Just because we see them looking strong on the outside in front of everybody, you better know it's some weakness there. And we need our men to stop leaning to the side. And when they stand straight, they're going to give them a reason to keep looking at them, and not a negative reason at that. So thank you so much, Luke, for flying in. And thank you for so much for letting us know that you do have a thought and opinion. And you know, we need to get stronger because we are weak. We're weak as a whole. We're weak as a whole. At a point in a time, race has nothing to do with it. I mean, it depends on who you are that's saying it. Race plays a factor. And it depends on what we're talking about. But when it comes to the weakness of a soul and the weakness of a mind, a mouth, and a heart, ain't no color in there but red. And everybody got red in them. And when we blink our eyes, what's on the other side of those eyelids? When you in the dark, it's dark, goddammit. And you better know it. So I want to welcome everybody in. And I want to appreciate you for coming. And it looked like I'm about to get riled up again. So men only live. Men time. Men, y'all better know I'm about to call y'all home again. Luke flew in just like that. Luke said, feel free to join us at 4:30 on Donovan Sharp channel. He would love to have you. We'll be discussing Karmelo Anthony, and you better know it, baby. Hey, Luke, do me a favor. Go back to Mr. Donovan and tell him, I like to be on the stage. Tell him I love to take a seat up there because I'm very opinionated, and maybe I could bring some of my fly ass haters with me. And then I'll make them haul ass and bring a friend back. So if you a hater in the building, make sure when you meet me over at Donovan Sharp channel, would you do me a favor and drop that link in the chat for me? Drop that link in, matter of fact, drop it in the if you can, drop that in the chat for me, or drop it in the private chat. So I can make sure that I could do a community news on it. And and Donovan, Luke, do me a favor. Ask Donovan, can it also be, would he allow it to be live streamed? Please, so I can make sure that we're prepared, because we need to make sure that there's as many feet on the ground in boots that can be there. And also, Luke, I know this is going to be going a little further. Let Donovan know. And I am a strong supporter on bringing Antoine Massey back in safe, unharmed, so that we can get to the truth. But we need him back in and safe. And Antoine Massey, if you can hear me, if you're scared to come in by yourself, find a homeless person. You want to bless somebody? You want to bless somebody in need? You want to utilize their money and have a reason to smile in your heart? Have somebody homeless walk you in the door that you don't know. They discovered you, and let them get that $50,000 reward. You know, you got a whole lot of bullets on your hand, but let's see if we can kind of bless somebody. Because once you get in there, one thing I can assure you, I promise you on everything I got, I will never forget that you're in there. Not up until the day you're either released or the day you're sentenced. And while you're sentenced, if I can help it, if the Lord can, listen, if I could stay strong in me and always have a memory, even if you have to do time, I'm going to follow you to make sure that you get your fair treatment while in there, just like everybody else do. And they will not take you down because you're trying to expose a whole corrupt criminal state. Now let's get to these stories. The first one that I am going to share with you, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to do, let's do the latest on Antoine Massey. So we got some turn of events that's happened. Let me get you off there. Thank you so much, Luke. We have a turn of events that just took place. I'm gonna go. Let's start with this little 20-second short on a YouTube.
Hey, how you doing?
I am so confused. I'm so confused at something. I'm so confused at the fact that so many people in this one state would allow so much criminal activity and nobody have anything to say. Between New Orleans and Texas, y'all not gonna fight for no kind of rights? You guys aren't gonna fight for yourselves? It's that bad in such a corrupt state until I literally just spoke with a big attorney out of Texas, Calvin. And he said it's so corrupt in Texas. I said, well, Calvin, why is it that an attorney won't take the case to just bring him in? Listen, I don't care if at this point, I don't care if he's guilty. See, where I'm at right now with this, it has nothing to do with guilt. Because there's something that he did back then, or honestly, there's something that he did recently. See, we know for a fact he did something back then. But what got him back in there has to be proven. But whatever proof he says he has, the young lady openly admit and signed notarized documentation from the state saying that he didn't do it. Now, do we know whether or not these documents are legit? Do we know whether or not these documents are fabricated? We don't know one way or another. See, so the only thing that we're looking at is he escaped out of prison. He had a criminal record. He got tattoos across his face. He the worst person in the world. He got a $50,000 bond on his hand, but nobody's saying anything about, let's do this. Why don't we do some sort of rally? Why don't we call for an activist? Like, why can't we get an activist? All our activists to do is step in just to bring him in. Because the only thing that this young man trying to say is, I don't want to get lost in the system again. I've been sitting in there since November. They're not telling me what I did. They already know it's not true and they won't let me go. He's saying that I'm willing to go back and do whatever time. So I'm not understanding. Everybody in that state is that scared until we can't even find an attorney that's willing to bring him in. I mean, goddamn, y'all gonna get clout for at least that. If you worried about not getting involved in something, don't get involved with the legal part. Just bring them in. Or we got a lot of corrupt ones up there too. Because I don't give a damn about hitting y'all in the head. Because the truth of the matter is, some of y'all big dogs need to be taken down anyway so other people can grow. Half of you can't be trusted. And us here down at the bottom don't know how to band together. We don't know how to be a community to help bring y'all down. Everybody want to blame somebody. Oh, P. Diddy ain't do this. Bill Cosby didn't do that. Goddamn Trump this. I mean, we got so many big wigs in the damn news for something negative. But I can't believe how many people defending stuff like this. But then again, when I think about it, Maybe that is a different type of community. That's that underground community that none of us are privy to. We're not privy to it because them the big wigs that make it all the goddamn decisions that got the corruption going on. Y'all better tell somebody. Because I don't know why I got to be scared. Because one thing about it, 15 things for sure. And when the Lord says time for me to come home, he gonna come get me. And I don't believe he gonna come get me the way you think you gonna take me. It's like a lot of corruption. Something ain't right. We living in the most corrupt time, and so many people scared to go to Revelations. They so scared to go to Revelations. I was just in Revelations on Sunday, and then I had to go back. I had to backtrack Revelations on Monday. I went to Revelations 19, y'all. Y'all better know it. Y'all better know it. Y'all don't want me to get into Revelations because it ain't about the book. It's about the heart. But when the heart leads you right, the heart gonna lead you to where you need to go at. You better know it. I don't care about the guilt. Y'all see how I can flip-flop like a fish? Because it's not about the guilt. If we could take the guilt out of it, why can't we work together to just bring them in? See, that's what it is. People don't feel good about something positive like that. What they want to do, they want to wait to rally. So once they come in and then they go to shooting them while he walking up the doorsteps, then they want to act like they protesting just to get a chance to steal and loot and take all the people goddamn stuff because they know good and damn well they wasn't supportive before then. This why I be needing my men only live, and my damn song that came on too. That mean calm down, queen. You got the damn attention. 25. I've been this way for some years, man. Corrupt. I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to learn how to build your communities. The problem with learning how to build communities is you build the communities the wrong way first. Y'all think y'all built the community because y'all went to the church? You done lost your damn everlasting wig. You didn't find a community like that. You think you found a community because the Bible told you about all his communities, Revelations community, Psalms community, Deuteronomy community, Ezekiel community. Which one of them the best community? Ain't none of them the best community. Which one of them the worst community? Well, they all say Revelations, but is it? You sure it ain't Psalms? I mean, Psalms talk about friendship, family, being free, but nobody don't hone in on that till they need it. They don't know nothing about Revelations till they start getting scared as hell because you got to start spitting the truth out at them. And then they don't want to talk about Revelations no more. Y'all better go to hell. Y'all better go somewhere and just live. You know where the community start at. How could you have a community if you ain't right within? What community you really going to? Because you flipping and flopping like fishes. Because every time you find a community, you ain't there no more. Every time you get in the community, you get kicked out. What community you in? I said it. I'm in a community where you're going to tell the truth and you're going to haul ass with me. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. It's about the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is you got to look at things bigger than what they are. Why would no big name come out and help the only black man that got a chance to get back in safe? What they really scared of? Like, what is it? You want the 50,000? Y'all already done stole from us. Y'all, we done got, you help all these big names get up. And then all of a sudden they get big enough. You got to come with a certain type of beat up before they jump in. I mean, you got one of them that'll come to you, Al. One of them, they ain't gonna get involved unless Trump stand in your face just like this and call you the N-word. And then you got the other one, he ain't gonna get involved unless somebody was unalived. Making big money, Crump. I mean, should I go down the list? I mean, think about this. Everybody probably think I'm sounding stupid and I'm going crazy. Screw you. We already said it. Hashtag. Name somebody else that we had a chance, that have literally changed the game on escape. And I'm talking about escape. I'm talking about escape the prison. This young man have changed the game. He have changed the game because he was able to escape. He was able to record. I mean, you can't take that back. We all over the internet. Some of us done saved it. Some of us done put locks on it. He all over the internet. So one thing about him, he'll never be forgotten. Not on my level. He have changed the game by recording who he is, why he left. And the truth is, this person, that person, here's my paperwork, this system, that department, they are corrupt. He called Lil Wayne. When he called Lil Wayne to a capacity of, I know you, you know my daddy. And the problem with it is, Lil Wayne done said in that prison before, why won't he help? Like, what y'all really got going on up there with money? I can't wait to get on that level, boy. When I get up there, they're going to say, she coming through, y'all. They're going to say, leave her. She coming through. They're going to go to speaking to me like I mean something. Something wrong. All of these I see in this community. I want to know, none of them knew how to come together to deal with this type of corruption. They're one of the high-rated states in the world with incarceration. And I just can't, from the heart of me, I couldn't fathom that if one of my kids had to go through that. I couldn't, when I tell you I couldn't fathom it. I ain't joking, because I'll drop an elbow on their ass. Man, when I tell you, listen, this cop had one time, my son was on his way home. Insatiable here, he'll tell you, I done told this story. My son was on it, and my son will tell you, he was on his way home in my Infinity SUV. And he seen my son in it. And you know, it ain't piece of car to me. I guess it's big time to them. I was like, in this? You act him, you didn't pull my son because he in this? He's speeding. You a goddamn lie. No. I had to go stand up. I said, excuse me, Chief. Man, I don't want to talk to the rest of them. Excuse me, Chief. Y'all know, you know I ain't lying, Boynton Beach Police Department. No, it's just certain things that you cannot allow people to get away with. This is why I don't mesh with people like that anymore. When you don't know how to fight for the right stuff and for the right reasons and at the right goddamn time, because you flipping and flopping like fishes. We can't be friends. We can't even be associates. Why? Because I ain't never going to watch you. You're going to always be watching me like a stalker. Then you're always going to have me sage in the goddamn place. Even when I'm in your house, I got to go to their house and sage. You know why? Because there's so much goddamn lies in other people's house. You be done walking in their damn house. And I swear, for Lord, you feel that. You feel the darkness in their house, and it's 70 degrees in there. I done been in many houses like that before. I say, "Ooh, Lord Jesus," I say, you better help these heathens. I say, I don't got nothing to do with it. This is why I be passing through just like this sage. Pass through, pass through, pass through, pass through. Yeah, I had to go get me a fresh stick on y'all ass today. I got to show y'all why I went and changed my mama flowers yesterday. I turned them white. You know why? Because I'm at peace right now. I'm at peace because I'm finna start fighting, but I'm going to be at peace doing it. Because I'm going to build. When I tell you I'm going to build, I'm going to hit this thing like a tsunami. Y'all better know it. Told y'all the price of gold for me ain't going to be the same. These people don't know how to fight. Y'all just let them get away just like that. You just going to give up just like that. You got me effed up. I ain't never been a give-upper. You don't know who raised me up? Yeah, it was a good mama. She brought me in this world. I got to always pay homage for that. I'm going to tell you, Calvin said that the other day. Calvin said, you know what? A woman is always going to need a mama. Always. Son going to need that mama. You need nourishment from somewhere. You need soft skills. You do. I don't give a damn who you say you are. You need soft skills. You got soft skills when you get on somebody's job. Sassy cat. Oh, okay. See, that's when you swallow their ass with a whole, you douse them with water. Don't you become respectful like that. Don't you come kind of soft when you're on your job when they tell you, man, I don't care what the fact. Remember that? Got soft, didn't you? See, people don't like when you tell them the truth because everybody get hit then. Everybody, you got to lay their ass down like dominoes because you can't hit a domino and the rest of them don't fall. How? You didn't lay the right dominoes down. Them weren't dominoes. You fooled somebody again. But see, the problem with it is somebody going to come through there that play dominoes that you cannot fool. You better know it. But what Calvin also said was, man, it's a hell of a woman that been raised by her daddy. And y'all heard me give my mom all the homage in the world. And I'll never not give it to her. I had to go and make peace with her. I had to go and ask her, would she forgive me for thinking I knew it all? Because if it wasn't for her, matter of fact, I'm going to give the day to day that I had to go to her and apologize. And I had to ask her, would she forgive me? And I made peace with that. And she did too. And we get along just fine. But I'm going to tell you, I had to make it clear that I am very thankful. I'm not only thankful, I'm so grateful. And Lord knows I'm so appreciative. I'm so appreciative. And I'm going to show y'all, I'm so appreciative. I didn't even realize I didn't even realize that I had found this video and I would have even been showing y'all this video today. But I'm going to tell you, whether y'all understand or not, there's things that I'm not going to let go of. And you better know it. And it's going to start right here. Because when you have it in you, and I promise you, nobody can take it away, you are an awesome person. I'm going to come back to it when I find it. I literally was just showing my daughter today, but I was raised by all men. I was raised by all men. And what I had the pleasure of was to understand that it is a blueprint there. It's a blueprint to get to them. But I'm going to tell you one thing. It's also a blueprint given when you have the pleasure of being raised by all men. And you can understand the personalities of them as a man. And the thing of it is, if there's any woman that ever talked to me about my brothers, I can tell them the personalities of all of them because I'm raised up in the house with them and got a lot of respect. And you better know it. So when I tell y'all a fighter, they come for me like that. That's why I eat people up and spit them out and go on and sit to the next table and then say, yep. And I make it clear. Sometimes I don't even hit them in the head when I let them know about a man. Why do I need to hit you in the head when you're already looking at me? I mean, do better. Have some common sense. It was a pleasure being raised by all men. That don't mean they're not knuckle sandwich heads. And that's why I like to sit amongst them and call them knuckleheads. And guess what? And guess what? I guarantee you, y'all, you can say whatever you want to say. It depends on who call a man a knucklehead, whether or not he'll accept it. Y'all almost made me get cute with y'all, boy. Hey, I tell y'all, I had to come down. I had to bring myself down a little bit. I had to bring myself down, honey, because I go to get. I say, see, that's when that beast of a man come out. That's when that side of me come out. When y'all say, what now? No. I don't have time to cry right now. I don't have time to cry right now. I don't have time to cry right now because we got a lot of stuff going on. And one of the things that I know going on that I personally got a problem with is this right here. I still don't understand. I don't understand why we have such a community. We have a community. I mean, I understand. We got a community that only know how to fight each other. And I'm wondering why so many people knew that they were living in such a criminal system. I don't understand why. There's so many still there. They decided to even stay. Y'all know how long ago Katrina hit? What is really going on in the state? I don't give a damn if I done swapped on you. I'm supposed to, because I don't see enough rallies to get that young man back home. Y'all ran back there for Katrina. They watched y'all ass out. They had y'all sitting on the top of rooftops in tire tubes. Y'all think we forgot about that? Y'all still ran back there. When they put that state back together, it was so many people from New Orleans ran back there like they got poison on their ass. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know how to, y'all don't know. They done got me so goddamn mad. I might have to end the live. Because I'll go out, I swear to God, I'll go out there and I will catch a tantrum. Listen, this auntie, and I should show the video because it still ain't gonna change me for fighting for him. Auntie that's so hooked on a dirty state. The only way she could fight is to beat him up, bash him, bring him down, and give away all his flaws. They're so poisoned in that state. Where are the fighters? Where are the people? Disgusting. Y'all won't believe it. Y'all can sit the auntie here right now. I guarantee you, I'll make her tell the truth. Bring her here from Facebook. See, here's the thing. The reason why I probably won't find the auntie of Antoine Massey. The reason why I won't go and look for her. And I thought about that because at the end of the day, when I tell you it's war for me, because all I'm fighting for is to bring him home. And see, sometimes what y'all got to understand, you got to stand firm in what you're being firmed in. And what people don't do is they call themselves standing firm, but they flip-flopping like the other side of a fish. And what I choose right now is not to flip-flop like a fish. But when I decide to flip-flop like a fish, I'll let y'all know I'm getting ready to flip-flop. And I got permission from Gotten. That's one of the men on the panel. He said there's an understanding between him and Gino. They are a partnership on another channel. I need to drop that link in the description, in the comments. And he said him and Gino get along just fine. I said, why? He said, because Gino knows I'm a flip-flopper and I can be a bit two-faced. And I told God, and I said, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're flip-flopping and you're two-facing and it's coming off the right way, do what you got to do. But it comes times with me, like right now. Now I'm going to bring y'all a story where I'm a flip-flop like a fish. They coming up at Chocolate Earth. I'll be there. Yeah, they got some lying gossip and two-faced and tongue fraud going on. Charities and all kind of events. That's coming up. That's going to be a video. I'm not flip-flopping on this. The reason why I'm not flip-flopping on this is because I'm standing firm for us to bring him home. T, how are you asking to bring him home and you're beating him to a pulp? She beat him bad.
Our family is going through. You niggas is opening up old wounds that we are trying to bury. We are trying to bury them. Y'all making my nephew out to be a monster. He is not a monster. Is Antoine a problem child? Of course. Anybody who know us know that. Has Antoine...
What just happened, ass? I don't think he a problem child. I think you one. You're the problem child because you're older than him. And if you've seen a problem in him a long time ago, I would like to know, why didn't you help him? You didn't help him because you cannot help yourself, because your community is broken. Now I'm asking you, dumbass auntie, why don't you change and not tell people, yes, that he's a problem child? Why don't you tell people that you want your nephew home because you love him, and whatever it takes to bring him home in one piece and alive, this is what we want? Why not tell him that? Yeah, auntie, this is why I would not have you have me drop by your stage. Because if I come to your house, I'm going to disrespect you, because this is not bringing him home. Cap.
Been a problem since day fucking one.
You've been a problem before he was there. So when he came in the world and you knew it was a problem since day one, I would like to know, why didn't you help him from a child?
Yes. But how did he get that?
Goddamn right. I would like to know, how did he get that? How did he get there? How did he learn that behavior? All behavior is learned. Tell me a baby that was born in the world that did not have to be taught. And I'm going to tell you, Antoine Massey, I'm looking in your face. And I'm telling you, because I'm looking dead in your eyes. Somebody loves you, baby. And you better know it. And when you get home, I'm going to fight for you, and you better know it. I would not forget that you're in there, because I see that you got problems in the family. That's why you did what you did. That's a heavy heart when you don't even know how to trust yourself. But one thing that I am going to tell you, like it or not, you trusted yourself enough to walk out of a prison, put a missile on your head, for somebody to know that you're alive. And I know you're alive. And if I ever talk to your auntie them, I'm going to tell them to shut their goddamn mouth, because that's not going to bring you home. And if she ever come on my stage, she going to be in trouble, because she going to have to hear me before I can hear her. Because I'm going to forever go back to this video, because I know how I feel for people to hold you to your past. They hold you to your look. They hold you to you.
Way. Y'all know how he got that way. From watching his father get executed in front of him, but he's not the only one that it done affected. It affected his sister. It affected his mama. It affected all of his siblings. Do you understand what
I understand everything you're saying, but I want to know, why didn't you get help? I would like to know, why didn't you get help, knuckle sandwich head, talk too much head? Why didn't you get help before he was born? I would like to ask the auntie, Why didn't she get help? Because I would like to know what part of this gave you the right to come and insult him when you know he got so much pressure on him right now. Do y'all not understand? She did not help him. Now, let's be clear. I'm only here to bring him in right now. So if I'm looking to bring him in right now, do you think I give a damn that that's his auntie? And she come and make a mockery out of my fight for her nephew. This is disgusting. And I'm going to pause this real quick. What I like to do before I answer this question, I definitely like to welcome everybody in my parking lot pimps, parking lot pimpers. Welcome everybody here. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you, everybody. That's all my men that sits on the panel, everybody in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll go do you one by one before I close this out. But I do want to make sure that we make one thing clear. When I do a men only live, that's for a reason. And I know a lot of people probably don't understand that about me. Keep me in. But when I do a men only live, Insatiable, if you're here, leave me a 1 in the chat. I make it very clear on my men only live is where I come and relax. That's why I don't have a topic on men only. Because you guys come and get a show, but I'm not a show. I'm not a show. I'm me. But when I go to my men only live, it reminds me of going to my men, my dad, my brothers, the men that my basketball boys that, you know, we could do this. And it was in love and peace. And I could say what I want to say because that's my tongue. So when I do my men only live, I do it because I get to relax with my men, and whatever's on their mind, I like to have a conversation about it. That's why I read through the chat, and I'm going to get more in tune with that. And I come sweet like a honeysuckle, unless one of the trolls come through and they have me to bench press them. But moving along. And I play games with trolls when I feel like it. But I come to literally be with my men. Now, my men will also tell you that when I do my lives like this, and it's not a men only, you'll get me in a different form because this honestly is what I fight for. And this is the advocate side of me looking for the truth of it. And so when I address this question, Peter is not going to insult you or anything. It's just going to let you know the difference between coming to men only live and then coming to a live like this. Because this is an open panel for a reason. So my men have to know how to look at me when I'm at work, and then they need to know how to look at me when I'm off. So going back to Peter, and I'm off right now. I'm not off, Peter. But being that you're asking a question, and this is so serious to me, I'm going to give you the answer that you're looking for. Problem is, this is not what is needed on a live. So I'm not understanding why this is not what's needed on the live. When we look at a lot of stuff about Donald Trump, should that be on live? And if it is on live, why? Because it's about your life, right? Or no, because you're in the UK. But I'm sure whoever the president is in your country, when you're watching the news, It's what's needed so that you can be aware and abreast of what's going on. Clear or no, right or wrong. That's what the news is for. So I'm not sure why you don't feel that this is not what's needed now on a live. We're talking about a black man that's claiming he's innocent. And he's only trying to be returned back to jail alive. So it's not a problem that this is on live. It's a problem that you don't think it's important for me to get this black man back where he belongs. Who are you to question this live? Well, you're somebody important if you're questioning me for the right reason. But if you're questioning me and insulting what I'm standing firm for is when you're going to have a problem with me. And you're not going to have to not come back again. You're going to continue to come back. And I promise you that. Who are you to keep questioning? Well, the first person I am to keep answering is I'm the queen. And I sit on this throne for a reason. And you're visiting my house. Let's be clear. See, this is the side of me where I don't deal with people, because when you get me to turn up, I'm not going to turn down until it's the time. And this is the second time you have visited my house, Peter, and you have disrespected race. You've disrespected color. And as a white man, I'm going to tell you for the last time, I don't appreciate it. It's not about color to me. And when you tell me about questioning anything, you're going to have a bigger problem than ever. Because if you are supposed to be anybody chosen, you don't sit next to me. And I thought you were a chosen one before, but guess what? I was fooled. Now, whenever you get ready to leave, I salute you and thank you for queening me out. Now, if you insult me again, we're going to have a bigger problem than that. And you better believe I don't do no blocking, because I'm a troll. And I troll you in a different way, wearing dentures or not. And I don't wear dentures, but I got reported for calling somebody a denture grip mouth. Now, Antoine, like I said, to the day you come back in, I'm going to rock with you. To the day you come out, I'll let you go. And I know wherever you're at, you feel as though nobody cares. And if I had it, I promise you, I would be wherever you're at. I would stand there for you. And I mean it. And if anybody got a problem, his auntie, his mama, his granddaddy, his family, their whole community, I'm going to be available on this stage on a many a days. Now, I'm going to answer your question, Peter, a little bit more ladylike. This is my house. That's not a problem, is it? Karma. Is this what's needed? It is, Peter. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you being concerned like that. And on live, yes, Peter, we had to do it on live, because if we didn't do it on live, how would we get the word out? So you know what? Thank you so much, Peter. I definitely, you know what? You are so concerning because it is a problem. It's a problem in our communities, especially coming in the Black communities. And I like to scoop my kind of chair up a little bit like this to let you know that I'm giving you all of me right now. But the problem is, you're right. We got a lot of Black men out there with voices, but at the wrong time. And they definitely use them in the wrong places. And now we have one Black man that's utilizing a voice to let us know whether he's guilty or innocent. He's definitely letting us know there's some corruption over there. So I'm so glad that we did this on live. And thank you for reiterating that. I'm glad you paid attention to that. Who am I? You know who I am, Peter. I'm the queen. Why do you think I rose to this throne like that? I've been a woman for a long time. I mean, queendom isn't easy to come by. And if you can wear a do-rag across your head like that and call it a turban, baby, you could do it too. And you better know it, honey. You better know it. So you know what, Peter? Thank you, Peter White Man from the UK. I definitely appreciate you coming over here being a spoiler alert. It's a problem. Have a good day, Peter. And toodles. See, that's all you have to do when you're trying to get them men in line. You just have to tell them what they got to do. Sometimes it get like that. But that's why I like to do my men only live, child. Let me put these legs up. Suits on, Peter. Oh, I got the toes out today. That's one of these. I'll see you next time, PP. I don't think he'll be back, but he probably will be back because I get so sweet. I tell people all the time, I am such the goddamn honeysuckle, baby. Hey, do. I'm such a honeysuckle until let me show y'all something. See, when you know who you are and you really don't give a damn about what they said, men time. Men. I'll see you later, Peter. I'll see you at men time. This isn't men time right now, Peter. I'm at work. My goodness. But I probably did need such a break. Back for you, Auntie. I think I'm going to bring you up on this clip every chance I get until I hear that you've done a better video than this. Because when you start throwing stones, I need you to throw them at your ass going forward. And when it comes to you talking about Antoine Massey, I want you to talk about Antoine Massey in a more positive way. Because when you do it in the other way that it's not befitting to me, what actually happens is you throw me in a rage. And when you throw me in the rage, it makes me feel as though I'm dealing with all my men again. And I'm being roughed up and I'm talking to my daddy because that days I have to get my daddy. Hey, daddy. Hey, dad. And then, but my daddy told me how sometimes you got to pop them shoulders back. So the next time you come for him, I'm going to ask you to come for him in a better manner. And that's positive. Because nothing, even your face right now, nothing about it was positive to bring him in. And I got one mission. That's step in to bring him in or move out the way. I spoke up for you, Antoine. Baby, somebody loves you and you better know it. And that means, let me bring him up. At the end of the day, somebody loves you. If you have not heard it before, and you better know it. And that's the bottom line. And I know you don't feel like that because I'm looking in his eyes. Anybody can look at his eyes and see that he's lost. But I tell you what, you're not that lost because you were strong enough to let me know who you are. Intermission. Let's not forget, Friday is the YouTube's small channel talent search. Let's not forget it. That's a baby that I'm birthing. And oh my goodness, I just find so much joy in doing what I'm doing on that one. It don't matter. It don't matter who else try to do it. It doesn't matter. Because if you don't have the love in whatever it is you do, or you don't stand firm in whoever you say you are, you better believe anybody that come through, they're going to be able to stop your joy, take away your shine, and have you kissing ass to get along with them. But if you choose you, y'all want me to get ready to fight again? Y'all want me to go at it again? Y'all ain't ready for me. Y'all better listen. Y'all better not listen. They better not play with me. They better not play with me right now. This is when I start fighting. This is why I've been taking a break. I've been taking a break, but I'm about to do the Donkey Kong on their ass. Do. Donkey Kong. Y'all better know what just happened. I don't know what those people was thinking. They done messed around and bumped their goddamn head. Did these people bump their head or not? What made them feel that they had the right to charge him with first-degree murder? Where they do that? Let me listen in on this corny story. This sounds so ludicrous to me until, how you gonna charge me with first-degree murder? Because I had a weapon? What, did that make it premeditated? That's so weird to me. How you gonna charge me with first-degree murder because I had a weapon with me? And I'm sure this is what they're doing before I even get into it. How you gonna charge me with first-degree murder? But if I know somebody about to attack me, at what point does it become, I'm getting ready to defend myself? What the hell? They done messed up the charge. These people done messed up the charge. I'm about to get, now they gonna get mad with me all over again. See, I told y'all, who the hell told these people that they could charge this young man with first-degree murder? How y'all come up with first-degree murder if I know a bully coming at me to kill me? My goodness. I'm gonna be doing, Lord Jesus, I got too much to do now. My God, to be. Now I got to get them. I can't even do this story right now. I can't even do the story. I'm not doing the story. My God, I can't win for losing. Now I'm gonna have a rotten auntie coming for me. Auntie, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, Auntie T. Don't come for me, Auntie. Y'all know I don't give a damn. Y'all don't know I don't give a damn when I'm standing for something strong and I'm firm on it, like I'm finna deny. Now I got to put Karmelo Anthony back on my roster. Rastafarian? My God, to be. I'm about to follow this story up, y'all. Listen, all I'm gonna tell y'all is this. These people mess around and bump they got no. Wait a minute. And somebody got slick. I'm looking at this part right here. I want to know who the F. Where my paper at? They done lost their damn mind. It was 1:14. How did they come up? Daily News had the nerve to say Karmelo Anthony. Oh, he better be, man. I promise you, I was about to get that ass too, because I thought they said finally. I was about to say, whoa, 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 whoa. What you done said there, boy? I thought they said finally. I said, oh, okay. I thought they was about to be biased. Then they was gonna have me come for their whole station. I was gonna find anything I could find. Just so they go to, she did this and she did that and she said this. Man, y'all done messed around and lied to the people. How y'all gonna Fox News? That's who I'm about to go get. I'm about to get Fox News ass. And it better be in video form, because I don't all that extra reading and stuff like that. I want to hear what the words say. Because when I go to listening to, please come on, give me the truth. Give me the truth, y'all. Give me the truth. Let me turn this down because I got to get the truth. Because that song say, I gotta keep it real. Track meet. Frisco track stabbing. Suspect Karmelo Anthony indicted. My God, to be. Lord Jesus, would you help me, please? I don't, you know what, this one, let me see. I don't think I ain't reading this one. This one right here gonna piss me off too bad, and I need to save my energy. Let me see. Fox, I can't stand Fox News. Okay, let me go to TMZ. One thing about TMZ. See, I don't like to get in. I don't like to do stuff like this because, man, I be done got mad with what they say, and then y'all get a side of me that I can't come out of. Suspect Karmelo Anthony, Frisco attack, Frisco track meeting stabbing. Suspect Karmelo Anthony, he's indicted. I mean, where that came from?
The Frisco 18-year-old accused of stabbing and killing another student at a track meet was indicted today for first-degree murder. Karmelo Anthony is accused of killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in the stadium stands during the April meet. Anthony was 17 at the time and has been charged as an adult. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more tonight. Amelia.
Steve, the indictment is the natural next step in any criminal case, and it paves the way for the case to move closer to a potential trial. The Collin County DA's office.
Wait a minute, girl. You're going too far in the conversation. I'm gonna have to include her now. I don't want to, but I want her to tell this story, and I want her not to add her goddamn innuendos in. I don't give a damn if she worked there. I want her to be very unbiased, because you could say the slickest little word to me when you go to talking about my little Karmelo. You could say the slickest word, and I'm gonna have to come back and get that fuchsia. I'm gonna have to come back. I don't want to come back. Hey, Becky, I don't want to come back.
And Karmelo Anthony's defense attorney released video statements about the indictment. Both shared that they will be ready to present their case in court when the time comes. Tuesday, a Collin County grand jury indicted 18-year-old Karmelo Anthony for first-degree murder. He's accused of stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Frisco ISD track meet earlier this year. Anthony was 17 at the time of the stabbing, and he's being tried as an adult. The Collin County District Attorney's Office released a rare video statement about the indictment.
When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core. But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with steadiness and principle. That's what we're committed to, and that's what this case deserves.
Anthony's defense attorney also put out a video statement reiterating Anthony's claims that he acted in self-defense.
We expect that when the full story is heard, the prosecution will not be able to rule out the reasonable doubt that Karmelo Anthony may have acted in self-defense.
The case has gained national attention and set off a social media firestorm. Much of what's swirling online is misinformation. The full story likely won't come out until a potential trial.
There's certainly a lot more to learn. You know, the indictment really focuses on what we would call the elements of a crime.
Russell Wilson is a former Dallas County prosecutor who's not involved in this case. He says the misinformation could be one reason why both sides chose to record statements on such a procedural matter.
I just think it's a reflection of the serious nature of the case and the heightened public interest.
Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf, sent us a statement about the indictment. It says, quote, "I am pleased that we are moving forward. With the first-degree murder indictment, it now goes into the court system. I fully believe that justice will be served for Austin Metcalf. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but it will never bring back my son." It will be up to the court to set a date for the trial. In the meantime, the defense and prosecution will prepare their cases. The defense will see what information the state has gathered and will do their own investigation.
Certainly, there will be a lot more things happening in between now and then, but certainly when the jury trial does come, the world will be watching.
Anthony is currently monitored on house arrest after his bond was reduced from $1 million to $250,000. If convicted, Anthony could get life in prison.
Did she say life in prison for self-defense? This lady done lost her damn mind. How do you get life in prison for self-defense? I've never heard of such foolery. This is the foolish thing I've ever heard in my soul. Listen, I'm going to play it back. We done heard of something. I don't know what this young lady said. I didn't even want to hear. I say, this lady, I could tell already they being biased. She started off being biased, knucklehead. She started off being biased. But I'm going to show it to you when we get to it. But listen, I'm kind of confused. How? Let me write this down. I got to go back to my damn notebook. They done woke up the wrong person on the wrong case. I got to put, oh, he's still on there. I got to move. No. Oh, good, my goodness. Oh, buddy, because I'm sure it's going to be some hell around here for me to fight with. My God, to be. I got to write this down. I want to know, how do you get life in prison for self-defense? They done messed around them people. They done bump their heads, bump their heads, bump their heads. How do y'all give somebody life in prison? You know why? Because y'all give it to certain people. That's so weird. You give it to certain goddamn people. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Listen, let me see if I can find him real quick. It's so weird to me that you give it to certain individuals. Let me see if I can find it. I'd be so confused at stuff like that. I think he's, a matter of fact, I'll hold on to him. You know why I'm gonna hold on to him? I'm gonna hold on to him because wait till we come back. I drop the bomb on y'all. Where a 13-year-old disabled boy was accused of raping an old lady that she didn't even see. And she was probably 50 or 60 something years old. Back in 89. And he in prison for life right now today. Y'all gonna be surprised. My God, to be. I started showing him yesterday on the live. I didn't know I was gonna really have to come back to him because what she just said was, man, you know what? Let me get to the story because one thing that happens.
Steve, back to you.
All right.
Man, no, it's back to me, guys.
Stabbing and killing.
Ooh, you heard what she said. She said, Keith, back to you. How you gonna say Keith back to you and Keith already done had his turn? It ain't Keith Turn no more. Y'all know once I get the mic, I don't give it up. And listen, this video is
a student at a track meet.
This video is 3 minutes and 15 seconds long. I can assure you, I'm only going to make it about 8 minutes. That's all I can do for y'all. I only can give y'all I'll give y'all an additional 5 minutes on this video because it's going to be quick. It's pretty much easy. I mean, because she already showed me whose side she was on. She used the wrong words from the beginning. And then she going to tell me in the end, I mean, what you playing? You making jokes and stuff like that? Do we need to sue you for defamation? Because how can you tell me, did she say found guilty, life in prison for self-defense? How you going to give somebody life in prison for self-defense? Y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind. Let's listen to what I don't know what he talking about.
Was indicted today for first-degree murder.
That's a whoa, oh, I see what's going on here. I see what happened. They started off wrong. That's what it was. She reporting wrong because the state done charged it wrong. They done lost their goddamn minds. We need to work on getting this changed early. We need to find out from the state how, when, why. How did you come up with first-degree murder? If I know somebody coming to kill me, what do you want me to do? What should I have done? Got from up under the tent and stood in the rain like this and said, can you kill me while I'm standing out here in the rain, please? This is still the same day. It's still the same goddamn day, but that's the wrong charge. That's the wrong charge for this day right here. I don't understand. How did you charge me with first-degree murder? That's why you got this news anchor up here telling stuff the wrong damn way, parlaying all across the news, making folks think she reporting. I wouldn't trust this. If I was y'all, I personally would not trust this goddamn station. The reason why I wouldn't trust this goddamn station right here is because how you gonna say somebody being charged, if they get life in prison for first-degree murder, how you gonna report news that's bogus? You don't know the state attorney's office is bogus. You don't know what Antoine Massey just said. You girl, this lady don't even know the news around the world. Why would I want to know her news? She wrong for reporting false news. But then I got to backtrack because I want to know the state. Y'all have lost y'all everlasting picking minds. Ain't nobody picking cotton around here. How y'all charge him with first-degree murder for self-defense? Did these people charge him with first-degree murder for self-defense? Ain't no more fighting me. How you charge me for first degree? So I got my hands up like this. I say, man, if they come, I'm going to get them, man. They better leave me alone. And I'm standing still. And you come at me just like that. You see how I paused on the hole in the stall? That man was just like this. And if you and your big brother coming at me, y'all done been slaughtering pigs. God damn it. I said, hey, your daddy told it, your mama told it, your friends told it. Y'all been slaughtering pigs the week before. Y'all wasn't even tired from killing the pigs. You wasn't tired from killing the pigs. You know why? Because if you was that goddamn tired, you wouldn't be asking your daddy to take you to go. Now you want to go rifle hunting. So you done went rifle. You done been slaughtering pigs. You already been rifle hunting. Then you bring your asses back to school. You're wrestling all on people's football fields. So you done been slaughtering pigs. You done been rifle hunting. You done been playing football. And then you meet little old me on the tracks, running track. That mean I done learned how to run from your ass. Man, y'all better sit y'all done messed. Did people just say somebody was scared? So how was you that scared? You was slaughtering pigs. You was rifle hunting. You was goddamn parlaying and rough huffing and getting people down on the goddamn ground for football. You told me you was tired of what? You done met me on the track meet. I don't wrestle on track. I don't pull gats on tracks. I don't run to slaughter hogs and pigs and gut them. I was on the track meet sitting up under the tent. It was raining. And I got from up under the tent. Why? You wanted me to move and get in the rain? I'm running track. No. See, that's where you need to back up at. You need to back up at. You want to know why he came at me? God damn it. Let me tell you why he came at me, you fool. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. Self-defense, you knuckleheads. You charged him with what? How? What were you scared of while you had to get your brother Dipsy? That's a dipstick. How? Who came at who first? Sitting under a bench, sitting up under a tent at a school that do not belong to neither one of us but our parents, because you can't say his mama was on welfare. So she paid her taxes for that bitch, damn it. Dipstick. I want to know, how did y'all charge this man with such stupidityness? I am so appalled at these knuckleheads. Y'all are so disrespectful. See, this is why I tell y'all all the time, I like to go to my men only live, because I promise y'all I'm gonna be so wore out after this. And then y'all just don't know. I'm gonna have to go back to do my men only live more often and really stick to my 3 days. Because honey, after this, they just brought me back up. Now I got to go and fight. Now I got to fight. Now I got to fight. I got to kick ass. Now, you know why? Because they're gonna come for me. They're gonna come for me, and they just don't know I'm in a fighting mood. I done changed them damn flowers to white. And I'm at peace doing it. See, I'm at peace doing it because y'all gonna have to prove to me. See, one thing about it, when you tell the truth, you could tell the truth at peace. I told y'all I changed them. You could tell the truth at peace. See, these days, when I got to tell the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth at peace, Lord. See, before I told the truth in a rage, because it wasn't the truth. Listen, you got to learn how to find the truth in yourself. See, I listen, y'all don't get where I'm at right now. Only a person that been reborn for real. You got to know how to be reborn from the inside. I'm not being funny. See, that's why I'm at peace right now. See, I'm a fight. See, I'm a fight. I'm a fight to make sure this young man get back in. I am. And I'm a fight to be a voice behind this young man right here. I hope one of them ever find me. Listen. Hey, you better take your time. Don't you rush. You better know it. I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Oh, I had to give y'all that move as if I was with my men. Just take your time. Don't you rush. Hey. See, I had to kind of get into that mode just then. I told y'all one day I'm gonna have that same radio with their remote control. I'm gonna say, everybody that's been with me from day one, what is this right here? Because I always say I'm gonna finally get that one radio and I'm gonna get that remote. One of my kids gonna teach me how to use their remote, and I'm gonna be turning that music up and down, because y'all know, boys, sometimes I got to hit them 2 steps on your ass, because I'll be done got that ass and done. I'll be done rolled their ass like they at the dog track. And you said charge him with what again? These people better tighten up. How could you charge him with first-degree murder? That's why the news people reporting it wrong. I wouldn't trust none of these dumbass news stations. And Fox at that, y'all. We just went to war in other people's business. Tell me why. Fox News reported it. That's all the news station I heard on it. Why would I trust this station right here to report the news right? We just went to war for what? I mean, them Ukrainians come over here. How many of them like y'all ass? I don't give a damn if you're white or black. How many of them like you? Oh, okay. And we went to war for what? So why would I trust this station? I'm giving you the truth. How did you charge him with murder? So at what point did you get to utilize? That's it. At what point do you get to utilize your self-defense mechanisms? Once you get punched in the eye and you done lost your whole jaw, then you get to reach in your backpack. I mean, because if somebody come in my house, you better know it. If you bring ass in my house, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Or if you round my car and I got that gag and you done went in and you shifting like you about to shake something, what do y'all do? You're going to pick it up and you're going to say, I dare. And what did you do? You just stood your guard and you had to use your self-defenses, you dummies, knuckleheads. So what is it? What is it? I was supposed to get beat up first. So if that's the case, then why did I have to watch you and your brother come towards me? So if I'm watching you and Big Beast, because remember, you just slaughtered a pig. Then you just come from the gun range. Y'all just, oh, it was a big mockery when you told how you were on a football field. When did you get scared where you had to go get your new muscle? You don't know what the new muscle is. And see, the one thing about it, the new muscle comes in the chat that I got. See, the new muscle comes in the chat. He called Nightbox. He's done arguing with some of the best of my men. Listen, he comes in and he say, hey, knuckleheads, and I love him too. You know why? Because he say what sometimes I done got in trouble because he had somebody dentures. Honey, I said, man, he, she, her, him. I said the dentures move like a horse, and I got in so much trouble, Lord Jesus. I said, mind my voice, my goodness, my God, to be very protected. Y'all better know it. And when I come, I'm going to stand firm just like I just did. I stand firm just like that. At the end of the day, I want y'all to understand it has nothing to do with color until you intercept that color in it. It has never anything to do with a color to me. It doesn't have anything to do with color. It doesn't have anything to do with gender. It had everything to do with what's right. And it has everything to do with what's wrong. And sometimes when you listening to a person talk, I'm being honest with you, when you listening to a person talk, and you know you listening to them, and you know you're paying attention, which a lot of times we don't even do with each other. But when you listening to somebody talk and you know they talking from the bottom of their heart, man, you can hear the truth. Whatever y'all want to say about Antoine Massey, you can really say whatever you want to say at this point with me. At this point right here, you can say whatever you want to say. It's not about his color for me. It's about bringing him in. And whatever he need to be stood guilty for, whatever he need to be let free for, we will deal with that once he come in. It has nothing to do with the color. It's this man. Let's bring him in. That's where it starts for me. Karmelo Anthony, the first thing that everybody says is, he intentionally did this. He intentionally did that. He intentionally did the other. But my problem with it is this. How long do we really think that he have had that knife in his backpack? And I'm talking this from a community of urban, if you want to say, not just urban, if you want to say, God damn it, hillbilly, if you want to say too, country hit, if you want to say it. So that collides the community, because I know a lot of old white hickey men, hillbillies, my black granddaddy, them, pimp daddies that always had pocket knives on them. Now let's bring it up a little closer. The last lives I've always done with this same young man, everybody, I said, let me ask you a question. Have you known any children that go to school today that have weapons or drugs in their possession? See, nobody don't want to stop. See, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not about the color. Y'all brought the color to me because when I first watched this, it wasn't about the color. What it was about was, wait a minute. What happened? Y'all, he getting charged with first-degree murder. So I want anyone to tell me at what point does self-defense come into play? Not with the other person. If you know that you're in a situation right now, dumbasses, and other ones that make sense, of course, and you see Big Bertha and Bonquita and them, and you're sitting on the bench because you don't want to get your curls wet, and you're up under a tent that don't belong to neither one of y'all but your parents, especially if they ain't on housing and food stamps, because we all paying taxes. Even they pay taxes. Let me be clear. At what point do you watch a person coming towards you and take a stance? Now, at what point do you take a stance when you see a person walk off from you, go get somebody and come back at you? When do you ever get to form up for self-defense? So you know somebody done broke in your goddamn house. You know somebody chasing you into school. It's after hours. Y'all come on, college students who done been raped before. Y'all walk with stuff on you. You probably don't have permission. Come on, y'all better tell the truth. But guess what? When you running through the neighborhood in the college and you got an illegal weapon on you, but a predator jump out on you and they go to try to attack you, and you can pull your knife out of your backpack, even though it's illegal, and you are in it, you become the hero. Do I need to pull some videos like that? Why? Why is that different? Why is it different? Anybody want to help me? Anybody want to help me? Anybody want to tell me the truth? Anybody got anything they want to tell me right now? Why is it that a college girl can pull out her weapon and hit her assailant, knock him out, maybe even kill him, but she's a hero? Why did they not say, why you had that weapon? You intentionally knew he was going to do that to you. You did it. Why? What makes those two difference? Why is there a difference? Because an altercation is an altercation. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is not real. My goodness. Let me see. G2K wanted to join the stage. Hey, G2K.
What's up, sweetness?
Hey there. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to address a couple things in your chat, if I could, real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
There was a comment made that said, "No man will give you the time you ask for." Well, guess what? One Peter Pope, you wrong, because I'm giving her the time she's asking for right now in the first place. Number two, dipshit Dave. You're never going to be famous because you have a shitty attitude, and you deserve that. I'm just saying. And let me see, what was it? As Queen, as you say in 1 Peter Pope, you have hate in your heart. Yeah, you might want to go take a look in the mirror, because I know about you myself, and you are hate. I'm just saying. Stop. As your 1 Peter Pope, as your comment says, stop being black. Be part of life till you hold until then you hold divide. Stop being a cocksucker. Until then you'll always be a
You know, you
cocksucker.
don't need to comment. Just go.
So and if I'm out of line, Queen, just go ahead and say so, and I'll go ahead and shut up. But
Disrespect.
where's the link to address this guy? You don't want a piece of me, but I'll bring it 100%.
Sometimes you got to learn how to sit back as a queen and let the man lead. Keep going.
I would like you to let one Peter Pope come up here because I'd like to address him myself.
I know a little bit about this guy, Peter Pope.
Okay.
So there you go. And that's my queen speaking right there.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
You better not listen. Because what he don't understand, what he don't understand is wait till I start reporting from my white community, and I'm gonna show them how I flip flop like a fish. Because it's not about a color. You got to look at what the truth is. It's not the color. And people need to understand that. You need to learn how to look at things in another way. And just to even say anything about the word hate, if there was any hate in my heart, it wouldn't have anything to do with bringing a young man in so he could surrender. Like, what do you want? You want him to come in alive, or you want him to come in dead? That's my point. The color goes off the table. What I want is for him to come in. We will deal with whatever the false or the guilt. We'll deal with that later. So I don't understand, why would we have anyone that would even be going against me on that? And if I'm fighting to bring this young man in, why would any family members be diminishing him to make him continue to run? That's me standing up for someone whose heart is gone. He need help, but I want to see him in, not dead. We see enough dead men. So what person would that don't have hate in his heart would even be refuting me, making stands to bring someone in? Like, that's the hate right there to me. I'm just not. I don't. You know what? Thank you so much, G2K. And one thing about it, too,
Absolutely.
When you got a community building and all you got to do is learn how to lock them arms and hands together and then drag everybody up. Because listen, in each community, it take a leader.
Yep.
Each community, it take a leader. And when you get
look,
ready to
one Peter, look, one Peter Pope, like, if you want to have this kind of conversation, like, I will be glad to put you on my panel any motherfucking time you want. And for real, one thing for me, like says, seems I am too much truth for you, mate. First of all, you're not my mate. You're not my friend. I don't like you. I don't know you. I don't need to know you. And then there is that. Don't, because I can't drop the link. Because this ain't my channel, but I'll fucking get off here right now. I'll put a live stream on my channel right now and we can address this motherfucking issue, bro. There's the link. All mouth. Yeah, I know all about you too, bud.
He'll be back, G2K. I guarantee you he'll be back. He'll be back. You know why? Because he can't resist the honesty and the truth of a person that I am. He can't resist the fact. Thank you. He can't resist the fact that he finally met a woman that know how to stand on both sides of it.
Right. Well, see, and one thing about one Peter Pope is he's friends with somebody who's like trying to come at me right now. So, you know, the field is heated, and it is. I don't need to give this guy the time of day. I will, because I need some fucking entertainment in my life right now.
That's what we need. Hey, we're gonna bring Mr. Peter on. I don't know what Mr. Peter has to say, but what he probably thinking he's doing is taking me away from my Karmelo Anthony. No, what he did is he's making it clear that when I talk about Karmelo Anthony, it has nothing to do with race. So we can intervene this short intermission and bring Mr. Pope on and see how long he can last. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Unmute yourself. Oh, you're off again. I brought him up. He just don't know.
He's like, oh shit, he really did it.
This is where you can sit back and you can really see When you getting stood up and when man's standing up for you. Because it's not about that.
Yep.
It's not about the color to me. It's about let's look at the facts. And that's what happened. Listen, G2K. They didn't look at the facts for me yet. Here he goes again. Hold on. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Peter. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Peter. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, someone say something.
And now he's gone again. And now he's gone again.
Mr. Peter, he on the backstage, but he's not showing me anything. Put your 2 fingers up or something, Mr. Peter. So he'll come and blaster my stage and do what he want to do. Hold on. I'm gonna bring him up and see. Hold on. Mr. Peter, you ready?
Good evening. I thought I'd bring the bug roll just to make sure that everybody's got enough something to write down now as we all speak. Now listen to this guy, right? I've been listening to you for the past few weeks. No, I've never heard this guy before. Let's quickly address you, then we can get to this guy because this guy's going to pull me apart. So let me quickly address you to get you out of the way. Queenie, I liked you and I still like you. The only problem I find with you is you're divided in race. We're all humans, depending on the color. Doesn't matter the man or the woman. We all live in unity, or we should. The problem is people like you have divided themselves out of the community and seen themselves as something separate. And this is what I don't like about what you're bringing to the table, and this is all that I'm trying to confront. We are all humans. There is no race. It's only one race, and it's called a human race. The sun predicts our color in the climate we live. When we learn that, we will learn we're all together. Anyway, thank you. And I have nothing against you, Queenie, at all. I love you, and I really do respect you. But the only thing I've noticed in the past few times with this guy that you're bringing forward is a divide.
Wait,
and
Peter.
I'm not like it. That's all. Thank you. Now I have finished. Go on.
Wait a minute, Peter. No, you can't. You're not gonna skip the line like that. You're not gonna skip the line and head over to that king. You got to deal with the
Still here. I'm still here. I haven't jumped off.
Right. So what I wanted to ask of you is this, because we got to make sure that we clear on whatever your issue is. Initially, when you came in, you got upset because I was speaking about Antoine Massey, right? That's the young man that's on the run. That's initially why you got upset, right?
Wrong.
Okay, well, from that live is when you made a comment. It's not the
first
time.
What my initiality is a big getting upset. You've asked the question. Can I fulfill the answer?
I need you to answer.
Are you going to tell me the answer? And I can't tell you the answer because you already have the answer. Is that what you're saying?
No, I want to make sure you understand.
The reason why I had this comfort in what you was bringing is
what is it that you're saying I was bringing is the point.
What I turn around and says, and which I'm seeing as a white man, which you've brought up a few times from England. I've lived with all of this shit growing up. Right, literally live with all of this shit that you seem to be going through in America. In England, we've already lived through it. We've already surpassed it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't exist anymore. Literally, it doesn't exist anymore in England like it is as it's portrayed in America. The same thing does not exist in England. So I'm trying to give you a white man's point of view without being black. Or without having a point of bringing black as a color into it. I'm bringing humanity into it. Whereas we in England have now learned to suppress all the bullshit that we've ever been told and learned to live with each other. Yeah. Like I have black friends. And even if they stab Daniel down the road, I will understand why he did it. Because there's a purpose and a cause. And this is what we've got in England, which is an understanding. I see nothing but chaos with you Americans. And this is what's the problem is. It's still segregation. are pulling each other else apart and having something separate from the other. Okay, I'm white, and okay, I'm fucking stupid, and okay, I've been kicked up the ass many a times, and my life has been ripped apart. But I think I still have a right to have a say, regardless of my color.
You done? Because I don't want to interrupt you, because that didn't answer my question.
Yes, I finished.
Okay, because my question to you was, what particular situation happened for you to justify this behavior today? I want you to give me a particular. I don't want to hear nothing about London. Particularly, can you tell me, pinpoint a particular conversation or person or article or video that you're referring to so that we can pinpoint the problem? Now with me, which conversation are you referring to? Don't give me an overall. Like, when did this start?
Tonight.
Okay, so we want to, so wait a minute, because now if you don't want to become one of my tongue twisting twanglers, I'm gonna need you to tell the truth. Because just on not the last live, but the live before that, I'll pull it if you need me to. You stormed out because you had a problem with the conversation that I was speaking about, and I was speaking about Antoine Massey. You want me to pull the tape, and then I'll show it on another video at everybody in a sticky note, and I will show them where you had comments, and I had to exit you from the building because you said you unsubscribed, and the conversation was about Antoine Massey. So is that not true?
I have unsubscribed, and yes, it was the same conversation which we're having tonight.
But
see, this is my purpose and course. Now, you said all that you need to say. You've asked the question. Let me reply.
Oh, hell,
you've asked the question. Let me reply. It's not just a
whoa. I had to mute that ass. I know good and goddamn well he sit on this stage and tell me I said too much.
You will do whatever you need to do.
You won't ever. Now, what you will do, you will take your ass back over there where you are allowed to disrespect Black queens, and you will tell them they have talked and said too much at their house. Because you need to find out who owned your country. Now, yes, you can.
So, well, like I figured how this was going to go, it went.
He'll be back.
With that, like, even if not, I'll still do it. I'll make sure that one Peter Pope knows when my live stream will be, and I can have a conversation with you on my channel, Peter Pope. Because if there's one thing I know, that I know about Queen Dee Dee, is this fact right here. You see this face? You see this face? See this skin color? You see this skin tone? Well, guess what? She don't give a fuck what color skin you got. We're all about one race and one race only, bro. The human race. And for you to and for you to make the statement that racism doesn't exist in the UK, I know for a fact, because I had to separate myself with a couple of people who were blatantly racist against people of skin color and people of their own color. So with that statement, like, racism is not dead in the UK. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. Maybe you want to check a credible like paper like the New York Times or some shit and get caught up on your fucking educational whatever you want about the United States, because you don't even fucking live here, bro.
And you don't control the narrative when you go up and
not only
that.
that,
You don't.
and not only that,
you want to answer, you know.
Yeah.
That's right, sister wife. And not only that, what he don't understand is I'm getting ready to start meeting with some of the Black women over in UK. They only make up like less than 15%. Less than 15% of the nation. And guess what? They don't even have a voice. And they talk to me about what they're going through over in the UK. I can even bring the videos up, how they're treated as Black women over in UK. Let alone I can pull a video of me joining a man's stage. He booted me off the stage, and I came back. I was like, what happened? Because his chat started enjoying me. He booted me off the stage, and then I went into the comments. I was like, "What's wrong? What happened?" He intentionally sat on the stage, him and another UK white man, and start saying how white men over in UK don't like black women.
What?
Totally disrespecting.
Well, I'm sure there are white men in the UK that don't like black women, and I'm sure there's black women. I'm sure there's black women in the UK that don't like white men or white women. I'm sure it's a two-way street, just like it is everywhere else. So take your stupid shit and go educate yourself on some shit, bro.
And not only that, what he don't understand is one of my UK men who will be here probably Sunday. He's in UK. And he's a white man, and he's looking for a black woman, sugary nugs.
Like I personally know somebody who I was extremely close with in the UK, who she happened to turn out to be one of the most racist motherfucking people I've ever met in my lifetime.
I'll ask you two questions. Do I have black in my family? Do I have any color in my family? Yes, I
don't
do.
know.
I have Indian in my
I don't
family.
know.
But
my daughter is Indian, and also she's Muslim. So yeah, I'm racist, and I, Queen. I'm racist, and I, Queen. Well, I told you, which I'm going to repeat again. In England, it is not the same in America.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's portrayed. It's portrayed that way. I don't have black in my family, and neither does my sister or my brother or anybody else in my family, because we're all racist, don't we? Because we're all born white. We're all born white. No. Stop going to
family.
Queen. Stop it, please.
No, you haven't lived in any of the countries, because you can't.
Have you lived in America?
Have you lived in England?
I know.
No, and I'm not sitting here telling you. I'm not sitting here telling you how it is in England. All I'm telling you is what I've experienced in my own personal life from people in England. Okay, I just know. I know racism exists in every country in the world, and it's bad.
When we have a discussion, I'm trying to address you. I have my daughter's name is Sasha. Yeah, Sasha. She's 35 years old. She has 4 children, which is quarter caste and everything else. I also have a white daughter, and her name's Rebecca, and she also has 4 kids because there was competition between them. I don't know how.
Okay, hold on. So
I didn't.
Hang on. I heard a little bit of your. I heard a little bit of your lineage. I heard a little bit of bloodline in your. Let me tell you a little bit about mine.
Inside my blood.
This is his MO. This is what he does.
Please don't categorize every white man to be the same as every white man. That should be.
I get it.
But you're the only one that's doing that, Peter. No one.
I didn't say I'm the only one. I didn't say. But what I am saying, Queen, is this: it's not the same in England as it is in America.
Okay,
it's
but
not.
Racism is. Do you live in America?
Listen,
you can't say that.
Peter, I'm gonna unmute you. Hold on.
Go on.
Peter, wait a minute, because you're gonna have to let one person talk, and you can't get so goddamn long-winded like you the pastor.
Okay, I agree.
Do that one. But listen, Peter, what I'm saying to you is this: you're the only one categorizing race, and I don't understand why you're questioning any of my stories when the stories I'm talking to you about are about black people. Like, you can't categorize me on a video you're watching. You got to categorize me on a flat surface. If you go and watch my 1,000 videos that I've dropped in less than 1 year, they are across the board, even about your dog. So what are you categorizing?
I'm not trying to categorize anything, Queen.
Massey,
from watching your videos, I've seen you going shopping. I've seen you doing a lot of things. I watched a lot of your videos, yeah. And when it came to this guy with the tattoos on his face, he's also a club he's in a club. He has tattoos, so you have to you know.
1 second. See, that's what I can't deal with when I say 1 second. See, you got to give it 1 second, Peter Piper. The reason why you're going to give it 1 second when you're on this stage is because we like to clarify stuff. And we're going to clarify it right so that there are no misunderstandings. Why hashtag I said it. Now, when you come into this house, you're going to respect it.
I'm listening. Go on. Get off your chest what you need.
No, no. And that's the second warning. What I'm saying to you is when I say 1 second, you need to stop so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page. Now, it looks like you went back on your word, you little tongue twisting twangler. You said you didn't have a problem when I talked about Antoine Massey. So now you're bringing it back. You tried to throw it in there. What about Antoine Massey are you saying? This is where the problem started with you and I. Now start right there. What is the problem that you have with
Let me explain something to you then, Queen, because you obviously seem to be lost and you can't see the trees through the woods.
No, you're obviously rambling around like a tongue twisting twangler, and I'm trying to let you respect the
So
state.
if I'm allowed to finish, you will understand exactly where I came from, where I went, and where I ended up.
I asked you that earlier. You didn't answer me.
If you're going to keep putting in like you keep doing, I'm not going to get the end of anything.
No, I don't know. No, I normally don't do this, and I'm going to power through just cutting you off. But I still have something to say. I still have something to say about the lineage thing, okay? Because I've been respectful. I gave you got your chance, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my family tree. I have 100%. I have 100% Japanese. I have 100% Japanese family members, bro. I have Hispanic family members. I have African family members. I have a cousin from China. I have like all colors of skin are in my family tree, bro. So can I my lineage, okay? So you go ahead and talk about your daughter, your daughter's 4 kids and all that shit. You know what? You've been having your say the whole time, bro.
To the table.
Sure.
Right.
I want to hear what G2K has to say, Peter.
He's finished.
No, he did not.
He did. He did a lot of criticizing about.
I finished because I'm a respectful person, and I was giving you a chance. I was giving you your chance like you asked for, bro. What, man?
And I just muted and listened to what you had to say, and I thought that you had finished. This is the reason why I'm speaking now.
Okay.
So
I
anyway,
want you to get back
Well,
to
usually when a conversation happens, you know when another person's done speaking because they usually stop for 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds pause to give that opportunity for. But it seems like anytime a comment's made that you don't fully agree with, you got to jump in it and try to say something about it, and that's not what it's about. A conversation is like, I get to say what I want to say. You get to listen, then you get a rebuttal where I shut my mouth, and then you get your chance to say what you want to say, and then you shut your mouth, and then I get a chance to say what I want to say, and vice versa all the way through, even with Queen. That's how it works.
do we need to start timing each other out and saying that we have 2 minutes to put what you need to put? Hold on, Queenie. Sorry for butting in. Sorry for taking the chance to talk.
No.
You need to reset your mic, guy. If not, you need to reset your phone or something and come back and fresh yourself again, because you seem to be breaking up, and I'm certainly not getting that. Queenie, can I ask you a quick question, because the guy's breaking up and we can't hear him? Am I here to attack you? Is that how you see me?
I want that answer from you, because I want to know where it's coming from. And it started with Antoine Massey, and I want you to tell me why.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Queen. The question that you're asking, I certainly can't hear. You're very low. Somebody's speaking over you at the time that you're trying to speak. And
you already heard the question, Peter. You already heard the question, Peter. Don't play games.
Once again, it happens. I can't hear you, Queen, because somebody's speaking over you.
There's nobody speaking over me. You already heard the question already. Peter, you're catching me in a calm down mode. Thank you. I appreciate you on that one. But Peter, the question I'm going to ask you again, Peter. You started with me over the Antoine Massey. When did it become race with you and me? Will you start saying that it's about race for me? At what point? Now you mentioned Antoine Massey. Is that when it started?
Right. The question to your answer is this, right? I asked you to leave it alone because we don't really know the truth. We don't know the truth.
You can't ask me to leave something like that alone, Peter. I don't
I
leave
just asked you
something
to
alone.
leave it alone until we really know the truth. Now,
But how could you
what
come
I
on
seen you
here
do, because it
and
was
tell
a
me to leave
black
it
guy,
alone?
you latched onto it. You've asked a question. Let me finish the
How could
question,
you
please.
come over
This
here
is
and
my
tell me to leave it
opinion.
alone?
This is my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right.
So wait
I'm
a minute.
saying I'm saying from what you portrayed or what you put
So
out there for us to take. I'm just an observer, right?
wait a
So
minute.
I'm observing what you're
So
putting out there. So
so what
please listen, Queen.
so what about the channels that you go to? What about the channels that you go to? And they're giving you the opposite of how I feel. Are you rallying in the chat? But who are you to say just leave it alone when it's everyday people like us that are on the goddamn jury?
Queen, why do
No,
you
no,
need
no,
to get
no, no, no,
angry?
no, 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 no,
Why
no,
do you
no,
need to get angry?
no, you're not gonna, no, 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 no. See, this is where I don't like talking to
Be
people like
polite.
this is where I don't talk to people like knuckleheads. I don't talk to people like knuckleheads. See, because what people used to doing on YouTube, this when the squabbling continue. This is when people learn not to get along no more because they don't know when to stop right there. See, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to show y'all. He's saying leave it alone, but why are you telling me to leave it alone? You have people on the other side that are going total opposite of Karmelo Anthony. Now, if you could show me in anybody chat where the ones that have already found him guilty, you running your little UK ass all around in they chat telling them to leave it alone, I will side with you. Until then, you're being racist. Like, you're not going to tell me to leave it alone, dummy. If that's the case, see, this is where I tell people all the time. When it comes down to true friendship on black and white, you will always know when you got a friend. Y'all see what G2K just did? And my sister wife, G2K came and jumped on the stage and said, no, 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 no. She might be talking about black and white right now, but I know who this person is of a queen. G2K jumped on the stage and he's a white man and his wife is white. See, you could have thought your story, Peter, had it been anybody else of black that jumped on the stage. But as you see, the Lord is always going to be good to me and he always going to bring them in the building. What chances that G2K would have joined the live today of all conversations? Y'all better know when you blessed in the Lord, say, keep going. Don't you stop, because I'm going to make sure that you get what you need. Y'all better understand that there's people walk right next to you. They try to act like they love you. They love on you. They good. They that, and they're racist. It doesn't matter what side it come from. Learn how to look at things in more than one way. See what Peter is doing. He's deflecting. He's not going to tell you that, no, I don't want you to talk about this black man should be brought back free. See, he put color back on the table. He put color. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why they fell out with me with their little asses. This is why they fell out with me with Karmelo Anthony. Because y'all keep putting race on the table. Y'all putting it on the table. You're putting it on the table. Y'all putting it on the table. White people, y'all keep putting race on the table. Now y'all got them all in UK putting race on the table. He don't want me to talk about Antoine Massey. What did I just tell you? I say I stand firm on bringing him in. I said we will deal with everything else on the back end. Didn't I say that? Play my tape back. This goes to show you they ain't nothing but the devil. But y'all see how I throw the devil ass back in hell? But one thing about the devil, he don't never get tired of raising hell. And don't make me raise up where I got to raise hell with you. This is why I can't wait to get to my Men Only Live, because I need to take a break. Y'all better go ahead on. And I got to put Karmelo Anthony back on this goddamn table again, because I see what they're going to do to me. And I'm going to stomp y'all asses like I don't never wear heels. Now take your little deflecting ass on. Now, if I bring you back up here, you better have some respect. Let me show you how queens do it. I'll let you lead as long as you're leading me right. But when you see me and I have to take the goddamn lead again, that means somebody done went limp on me. Men, y'all know what that means. But you need a queen to make you stand back up. Unless you done made up one. Now you can come back on this stage and don't be too sassy with me, Peter. Now you want to talk about color, let's put it on the table. If it's about color to you, we'll talk. If you come and you're deflecting, I'm going to do you like I did a girl that was like a sister to me. And if she hit this chat again, she'll tell you I'm not the Rachel. I said, if you deflect on me, I'm going to walk away. And you can come to this stage, you can deflect, but what we're talking about today, I'm not going to tolerate it. See, when we go to talking about serious business, I tell y'all all the time, when we go but talking about serious business, man, nobody don't want to play these kind of dumbass games. And right now, I'm not going to play these dumbass games. If you want to come and sit to the table, I don't care what your goddamn title is or your PhD. Hey, Peter. You're on mic. You muted.
Hi, Queen.
Hey.
Listen, Queen. I'm not here for any discomfort from anybody. I'm only here to have a conversation with like-minded people. Now, a lot of people are going to fall out with me because I've got different kind of like points of view or different ways of thinking about things in life that
You should
most
worry
people.
about what they think. You should only worry about what I think.
Most people are a collective, and what they do, they're called sheeple. They tend to follow instead of being the shepherd. And all I'm trying to do is be the shepherd in my life, right? Okay, I'm going to get it wrong sometimes in my life, but like I mentioned earlier, I have no race in my I have no color or race in my life. Everybody is equal, man and woman. God made us all the same. Yeah, and this is what I think England has adapted, and this is the reason why they want to break England, like they're doing to America right now. Yeah, first they start with America, then they bring it to England. This is what happens, and this is our history.
Men, time, men.
Have I done something wrong?
Oh, go ahead, Peter.
So all I'm trying to say to you, Queen, is I'm seeing a repetition coming from America now, which once happened in England. I see the divide. I really do see the divide, especially on social media with happening with race, and like I seen Black Lives Matter started in America. Yeah. So there is a lot of race and divide in America. Okay, I've gone. Okay.
You're up here with me. We down at the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I thought you was bringing up an advert or something.
No, I wasn't being a
Listen, Queenie, right? I see you as a woman. I don't see you as a colour. I see you as a friend and as a companion, somebody else that's having a life journey that can share their moments with somebody else, which is classed as, and I do class myself as a
So
stranger.
can I stop you right there? Wait.
Go on.
Can I stop you
Go
right
on.
there? I have to, because you bring so many points up, and I tell you, then you make me have to react to the video, because then I hit you on every single thing you say. But I want you to start right there. So you can see me as a woman, and you can see me as a person bringing my viewpoints. And you're not my viewpoint. You see me as a woman that's bringing my life experiences, right? Right, Peter?
Yes.
Right, just give me a yes or a no. You see me as a person that's bringing
Yes.
my viewpoint.
Yes.
So wait a minute. Okay, thank you for answering me. Yes. So I would understand from you that there's a problem with a part of my life, and my viewpoints right now is we have a young man that needs to not be charged for murder. That's a problem with you when you just said
No. Watch. I agree with you once again. I agree with you.
I know I got a problem when I got the mic and I gave it to you.
I
Now,
agree with you, Queen.
okay, so stop. So if a part of my life on the pause right now is a black or white issue, who are you to tell me that I'm somebody wrong if it's a part of my life and you just said you respect it?
Right. I will say this. I would take
No, it's
any
not right or wrong because
animosity.
your problem was with one thing. So how did that become a right when you just made it wrong? You
I'm
said
going
it
to
was wrong, so
answer.
don't change it because I showed you a different viewpoint.
Okay, I made a mistake in the way that you see things compared to the way I
So
see
tell me, how do
things.
you see it then, Peter? Because listen now, me and you
Say
done
it
used each other
again.
tonight.
I see the divide happening in America that happened in England when I was growing up. I'm
Well,
seeing
what
the
that got to
same.
do with
I
me?
am seeing you. You've asked a question and you're
I
not
want to
letting
tell
me
you what
finish.
about
You're
me.
more important, so you
About
must
me,
carry
Peter.
on.
About me, Peter. We should focus on me. I'm the one being held accountable here. Y'all think I don't like to be held accountable. I will be held
Right.
accountable if
Let
you
me
give me a reason to.
explain then, please. Can I
God damn it, don't
explain?
deflect, don't,
Can
don't,
I explain? Then you'll understand me. If you keep
deflect.
talking over me, I
If
will
you
never be able to let go.
deflect, you're gonna get spoken over because the mic is not shared at this point with me. I've already made that clear.
So please give me 15 minutes or
I'm not,
5 minutes.
Peter, you better tell these people goodbye and you'll see them in England time. Because you
Right.
would not.
When I was
You
growing
would
up
not.
in
You're
England,
not getting 15
Queen,
minutes of this damn mic. I ain't never seen nobody get that
Queen,
that
can we
long.
give somebody
That mic
5 minutes
like
then?
this. You see how I'm
Can
still going?
okay then.
See how I'm
Okay
still
then.
going?
Use that as a level. When you're not interested, pull it out and I'll
Can you be talking to me about for 15 minutes when we talking about black and white and you white? What can you tell
okay,
me?
now you seem so
What
important,
can
don't
you
you?
tell me for 15 minutes is my point. You
You've
don't
been
get 15
dragging on and on and on for an hour and a half or
You
so
know
on.
where you at? Peter, it's called Saiddit. You're in my nation, my
I
community,
need
my
five
world,
fucking
my
minutes.
state. You're in my country. That's why
I
I can
need
go
five
on
minutes.
for hours.
I need 5 minutes and I'll
You're
explain
not getting
myself.
5 minutes. It ain't gonna happen. Because if you tell me something different, you're lying.
Because it's your channel and you're important.
Would you want me to invite me
That's
to
the
your
reason
house?
why I got a bug roll for
Would
people
you
like
like
you.
to invite me to your house? People beat me up when I go to their house.
Take a couple of squares and wipe your mouth.
People beat me up when I come to their house.
Take
Peter.
a couple of squares and wipe
Would
your
you go
mouth
to
and
your
start
house?
again.
Would you
Rip
like
it
to go
up
to
and
your house?
start again.
Would you like to go to your house, Peter? See, this
Do
is why
whatever you need to do to me, Queenie, because you're the most special one tonight.
I'm gonna always be. You're supposed to be the most special one, Peter. This is what we
I'm
have.
not trying to be special. I'm trying to be compromising with what you're bringing to the table. I'm trying to bring another side to the table that you're bringing. That's all I'm trying to do. And yet,
But you're
all
not
that you want to
bringing
do is fight me and tell me I'm wrong for bringing this point of view that I've got, living it, experience it, and everything else. Yeah, you're telling me I'm wrong in my experience in life because yours is more important because you're experiencing it more now than what we did in the 80s in England. Remember this, Queen. All you want to do is show one side, and this is the reason why I brought race into it. There's no such thing as race in England. It's hypothetical these days. It really is. If it is really there, it's coming from the blacks. It's not coming from the
men, men,
yeah. That's how
men
it.
time, men,
You know,
men,
AK says to you once, "You're scared of the truth,"
men,
and most people are scared of the truth because you keep muting.
men,
Why?
men, men
More
time,
to say then, Queen.
men,
Nothing more to say. Am I right? Have a gobsmacked you
men,
from a white man? From a white man.
men. Go ahead, Peter. You got the mic.
Why you keep bringing up that fucking, stupidness? You're acting like a child. You're not acting like a grown-up woman.
Men,
You fucking want to be right every
men,
time by being stupid. Really, Queen? I thought you was a woman.
men,
I really thought you was a woman. I really
men,
did. But you're obviously
men
not.
time, men.
No wonder you only get 4 views per night.
Men,
Down to you.
Y'all know he back now. Y'all know he was supposed to unsubscribe to me. Yeah, he unsubscribed to me. He just said that I only get 4 views. So he unsubscribed to me. And then he came back a couple of days ago, basically acting as if nothing happened. He loved me and everything. I'll pull the chat up, not today. I'll pull the chat up. See, child, that's when you love your receipts and stuff like that. And you never forget nothing, especially when they do you wrong. You learn how to wean them back in and then make them look like little sassy cats. You little sassy cat, you. You see how he just did? Came over here with his little sassy ass panties on, acting like that. And then, you know what? You could tell he was a scaredy cat because all I did was put me up by myself. He should have stayed backstage. Because one thing about it, it doesn't matter who house I go and visit. Ask them how many of them put me out. I drop out. I drop out when I change the conversation and I see all of them start getting along and talking about stuff that makes sense. Go back and pull all the tapes. But he said that's why I only get 4 views. But he just don't know who I am, though. I don't think he understood. I just changed those flowers to white. Watch how I get ready to change the game. Like I said, when it's about race, you're going to always know who your friends are. This is about race. The reason why I let Rambling Rumbler, Mr. Tongue Twisting Twangler ass, the reason why I let him rumble on the way he did, see, when you catch their ass in a lie like that, you notice he couldn't answer the question. Now, I literally took race off the table when it came down to Antoine Massey. I took it off the table. All I said was bring him in. This dweeb got upset because I'm standing up and he noticed the color of this man is black. And I'm speaking up because he says that he respects me as a queen. He respects me because I'm lean. He respects me because he coming back again and again. And you know what? The good part about it is, Peter, I'm going to always know when you come back. But you know, somebody just mentioned to me the other day, and it brings me back to it. I could just remember the other day, and I could pull the chat so nobody can't say I did anything wrong because it's in the chat. Peter said that he's a rapist. And someone messaged me and said, what does that mean? I can't dig this person. And you know what I told that person? I told that person, I said, you know what? I'm going to give him a chance because one day he'll be able to tell me what he meant by that. Now I understand why. Now I understand why he's a rapist. He's a rapist in so many ways. And he said it, and it's in the chat, and he can't take it back. And I got it on lock. So whenever I need those receipts, I'm going to pull it up because I repeated the chat. There is nothing wrong with a difference of opinion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a difference of opinion. Nothing. The problem is when you're a person that don't want to stand in your own truth. All I say to people is just stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Just stand in your own truth. That's it. Stand in your truth. Melanated said Peter doesn't respect that there are black men in prison in the US and UK that have been framed for crimes. He would never get it. That's why they always try to talk louder than us. And you know what? Here's the problem with it. Whenever I look at a lot of the cases, when race come into it, race is in it. You can't take it away. If you look at any of my videos from the 1,000 that I've dropped hard on, I slave dropping those videos. And I can't wait to re-drop their ass again. Because I'm going to take them down and I'm going to re-drop them again. Watch. Because they going to hit. I tell you all the time, I say it's either black, it's white, or there's some gray in between. When people start talking and they say, oh, I know everybody gonna get mad at me, right there is when I always fault people. No, you shouldn't have to tell people that, well, y'all about to get mad at me, child. Now, unless I'm playing with the girls or something like that, I may play with them like that. But when I'm talking serious business, I don't give a damn what wig gets snatched off. I don't give a damn which one of them jokers walk off, which one of them men walk off with a mohawk down the middle. And I mean, that ain't the mohawk because the afro's still right there. So I done shaved the damn top of their damn head like a scully. I don't care about that. Just like this Bodima I got on. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be able to stand firm in what you believe in. And when I tell y'all I'm standing firm in what I believe in, how you going to charge him with murder? Murder how? Murder in what degree? And then y'all knuckleheads gonna say murder in the first degree. Y'all done bumped around and bumped y'all pit's head. You done bumped your pit's head. You done bumped your dog's head. You done bumped your mutt's head. You done dumped your tick's head. You done bumped your paws off the dog's head. You done bumped every your kibbles and bits. You done dumped your damn snack treats. Y'all just dumping stuff wrong. Y'all dump so much stuff wrong until y'all just stink. And then y'all want people to follow y'all news. Y'all going to the wrong news. Y'all supposed to be at Oak Tree's Queen and Saiddit LLC. That's the network. You want the news right? You got to come and get it from the people that's looking at it the right way because they woke. Them people not woke. They think the war over in Ukraine right. We got ourselves over in Ukraine. How many Ukrainians like y'all? Y'all know what it takes for a Chinese person to tell you pretty. Y'all be honest. How many times y'all seen a Chinese person say, you're beautiful, you're beautiful? Keep it real. Other than you need nail down, you need pedicure, you need chicken wing, you need Chinese fried rice. See, y'all know how it go. But I'm going to tell y'all, see, you don't really see Ukraine people, or you don't know who you're looking at. But I guarantee you, you see Chinese people, Japanese people, Korean people, Thai people. How many of them really tell y'all of the opposite color that y'all are beautiful? Bet you can't tell me that you ever heard it before. But I can tell y'all this, though. Not only, y'all might think I'm joking, not only, I'm so thankful to have walked this earth. I can pick up this phone. I can pick up that goddamn phone. I can pick up that goddamn phone. One man told me I could pick up this trap ass phone and I could call at least 4 Chinese, Japanese, and Korean women that have told me I'm beautiful. Matter of fact, I could add one of them right now on a sticky note. Hey, Lo Ho Vlog. I wish I could drop her link right there. She's in Korea right now. And I guarantee, matter of fact, I could go to Lo channel right now and show you in the comments where she said, Queen, you beautiful. We sisters. What is the point? Y'all trying to follow the truth, ain't you? I said, be honest. How many Korean, Japanese, or Chinamen's ever told you was beautiful? See, people don't like when you got to. It hurt me so bad sometimes when I got to be brutally truthful. It hurts when you got to be truthful, but you got to bring people back to reality because they thought you was going to come from it the other way, but you can't always come the way that other people act. That's when you up something. Let me put that phone back. It might ring. Let me put that one back. That might ring. Let me damn for sure put that one back. He might ring. And let me take this one and leave it right here. because I know it gonna ring. And I probably am gonna need to mute this one because I forgot to pick this one up. But I guarantee you on this phone right here, I could pull another, probably Japanese, that have told me that. And y'all gonna believe Fox 4 News? If I had to sit in 100 of y'all faces right now, y'all can't tell me a Chinaman told y'all that y'all ugly ass is free. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. Matter of fact, where she at? I don't even care if your mammy get food stamps. I don't give a damn. You ain't heard it before. There's not a Korean that told you that you were beautiful. Name them. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Peter, I guarantee y'all Peter will be back again. And the sad part about it, I am not even exhausted from Peter. I'm wondering how many likes do I have? Peter said, that's why only 4 people watch you. I say, yeah, Peter piping nuts. You know how many people started off that's powerful? And now you don't even watch them on YouTube no more because that's too small. Y'all turn people like that into TD Jakes. Do you really not think I can sit on the stage with TD old Jakey Jake? You know why I might not sit on the stage with TD old Jakey Jake? Because a lot of them have wiggers coming down so people like me can rise, baby. You didn't think that I'm going to sit at 4 people, do you? I mean, be for real. Sit me on the, hey, invite them over to my house. See, I give people a little bit more homage when I go to their house. I set the stands for them. Drop a couple questions, hints, and roll up at them a minute, then get cute with them and then bounce out. And I bounce out. I runs from no fights. Chocolate Earth. Stop running, girl. You lying tongue. If you had it, you had it. Own it. Let me show you how you own the truth. If you did it, did it. Hey, Antoine Massey, sister, if you did it, goddamn it, admit that you did it. You know, we all know you did it. Okay, you helped him get out. Tell the people the truth. Here's the catch. How about you turn state on the defense too? Bring everyone on down in that goddamn correctional institution that have seen the wrong within the corrupted system. You better play your cards right because you got more power in your hands than you think. Make them clash against each other. You gonna have to go into protection because you sat back in to see the corruption. And you got witnesses, you got deputies, call all of their asses to the stand. Have your attorney call all of them to the stand. If they don't come, goddamn it, subpoena them. Get them off the job, handcuff their ass and bring them to court. Make them spill the beans. You better play both sides of it. Let them get whatever defense they want to get. If you subpoena them and they get their badge wearing, uniform having asses up on that goddamn stage in line, you catch them, they're going to be forced to tell the truth. Girl, you better put everything in it. You better tell your attorney he better play the game right. You better be glad I don't got a license for stuff like that. I wondered, can you do closing arguments for free? Do you got to have all them 1,000-man license? You need a 1,000-man license to close. Why you need just close the goddamn argument? I mean, the judge lying. The bailiff been lying because he's standing next to the goddamn judge. You all of them lying. They lying ass tongues. I mean, bring the liars down with you. You want to bring the lions down, girl. You got the power in your hand. You need to play state and then turn state. You got the power in your hands. Anton, you need to turn yourself in. Because you did just what you're supposed to do. Because one thing about it, 2 things for sure. They cannot goddamn it give you life. If you got to take these last couple of years and lay it down, then you take these couple of years and you lay it down. But you come on out there because I'm telling you, I'm going to be watching you. Karmelo Anthony, I already see I'm about to have a problem. I'm about to go to war. Man, y'all made me bring my boot dangle and wear my damn boot dangle. I done came up in here like I was a Muslim league. I'm a Muslim league. I had to I had to get their ass all day today, and I'm still not tired. I can't believe these people done came at me and tried me the wrong way. They done tried me and disrespected my son. How y'all come in? These the most, I can't listen, my chest hurting. These the most disrespectful people I ever heard of. You know, they so goddamn disrespectful. I don't even know what to, I'll be done. Man, sometimes you got to take people and sucker punch their ass. This lady, first of all, y'all notice. Now imagine if I got to dig in this story and we already at 2.5 hour live. And I just felt like I got stopped. That's why I got to protect my energy, man. I got to do my man only live tonight because I'm going to slap their ass in the head. If I got to talk about this one, man, y'all better get back. Y'all better tell Satan to get back. I ain't even showed y'all what I had on today. And I done messed around and wore my open toe shoes too, and I ain't get to stand up yet. What happened? Did somebody put the wrong charges on my son? Because if they did, they gonna have a whole lot of problems dealing with me. And I'm gonna make sure of it. You better go on. I know good and well y'all ain't make me step up like this. Who in the hell tried? I mean, I didn't even get through the story. I just started this goddamn story. And you already had the news reporter lying. She done lied following your lying ass. You got this lady talking about if found guilty of murder, you get a life sentence. How the hell did y'all let Becky Sue and Marianne and Mary Jo report a lie like that and y'all want to get other people for defamation of character? How I'm gonna murder somebody that done slaughtered pigs a week and a half prior? How I'm gonna murder somebody that been trigger hunting? He been trigger hunting. You see that, Paw? You see that, big bro? We got him. Man, you been trigger hunting. You been hog hunting. And you ain't even tired. You done brought your ass on a football field, gullying people down on the ground. You boricka and shaking and sugar, and you got the nerve to tell me you gonna go and get your brother to get me to do what? You done been cutting hogs. You done been shooting at it. You been shooting, goddamn it. And you done listen, boy, you better go and sit down. I know good and well y'all ain't all reporting wrong. See, this is when people get mad. I get upset. I go to hurting. This is why I need my Men Only live. I'll be doing that tonight. Is today Wednesday? Okay, Men Only is on Monday, Wednesday, and either Saturday or Sunday. Because remember, on Fridays. That's the small channels, child. Now y'all understand why I got to do my Men Only live, because that's the only way I can redeem myself. See, because when they come in my Men Only live, it ain't a color there. There's not a color there. You know why? Because I read comments. And if you go back and watch any of my Men Only lives, what you'll notice is there's a lot of my white men that like to jump on the stage with this queen. And hey, Peter, and one of them, Sugary loved to jump on the stage and lay with this queen, honey. He say, hey, queen. I say, hey, Sugary. Okay, y'all going to meet Sugary again. He might come in the chat. I don't know. See, when I'm talking serious business, I be having to block the chat out because my men will get me all distracted. Then I get all sweet like a honeysuckle. And sometimes I don't be wanting to be sweet because when I'm riling up that they ass like a goddamn boat liquor, I can't look out in the crowd just yet. They done messed up. I don't know who in the hell gave them the right to report bad news. I don't know who in the hell gave this dumbass state attorney the right to just make up bogus charges like that. How did you come up with that? See, y'all notice I didn't even have to get in the story. See, that's why I try to tell y'all sometimes before you go to talking all that goddamn mouth the way Antoine's sister did, or auntie who way older than him and should have known better. Yeah, I'm gonna come for you too, girl. He had some good hair though. He had good hair just like Becky with the good hair. Just was Indian style. It was just like that. See, I had my Bodila in. I had to tuck that fro. No, I had to tuck that fro. I said, yeah, see, this is why I've been tucking that damn fro. I'm going to tuck this fro until I get some outcome. I hate to get upset by stuff like this. Y'all think I be joking. I am honestly dead ass serious. I promised Kool-Aid. And y'all notice I ain't even sipped no Kool-Aid. I did a few, but it didn't do nothing. It was like some Kool-Aid. I say, there's some sugar on there. So I've said this about 5 or 6 times, and I'm going to try to say it again because maybe I was wrong. I probably was wrong. So I'm just wondering. I have to think about this one. Hey. See, that's what I got to do. When I'm talking serious business and I done went too deep in the water and I need to keep it at peace. Because if y'all notice, I don't know what it is, but boy, I came in here. You see what color that is? Man, I put them long 6'2" legs with them damn long ass heels. Man, I threw that thing on with some black and white. I say, I don't want to go all black, but I'm going to show them black with a little bit of gray in between. God damn it. Y'all see where it was some gray in between? It's some gray in between. It's some gray in between. It's some gray in between. In between. Because these white folks are going to come after me. And they gonna come after me. Boy, you better piece their ass down, because when they come after me, I'm gonna stomp their ass in the head so quick, because y'all know I'm gonna get nasty with it. They say nasty. I say, yep, nasty as she could be. I had to light my sage just then because I want to know. I got to go back to it. It's some gray in between, and y'all forgot the gray. The gray is you knew karate. Did y'all realize these boys knew karate? Wait a minute. Whoa. I done messed up. Whoa. I told these people they done messed up and woke up. Y'all here, let me tell y'all this. Y'all know what a Capricorn is stood by and for. You know, the top of a Capricorn comes a goat. I'm talking about a goat that climbs up mountains. So if I could climb a mountain, I wonder how smart I am when I get thirsty and I need some water. My God, to be. You gonna tell me I got a part of me that's a fish too? Y'all done messed around and stole the church money, and them boys knew karate. I almost skipped that. Man, these boys was like, by my God, to be, I could see why my son, my God, to be, I could see why he had to defend himself, Lord. Yes, he did. My God, to be, I mean, they done slaughtered hogs, Jesus. They done been to the gunfight, fighting and shooting and all of that going on. They done been on the football field and their body still ain't aching and hurt them, Lord. They was still going. And now you gonna remind me they knew karate?
They wonder how I do it like that. 2-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 2-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 2-step, then I bring it right back.